Hi, greeting to all. I'm Mr. Matthew, and today we are going to learn how to factorize quadratic expression with the coefficient of x square equal to 1. We know that the general form of a quadratic equation is ax² plus bx plus c. In today's lesson, we are discussing questions with a equal to 1. Okay, let us start doing some problems. So, what two numbers have a sum of 5 and product of 6? We have to find two numbers. So, let us say those numbers are a and b. We don't know what are those numbers. But if you add these numbers, we should be getting 5. And when you multiply these numbers, we should be getting 6. Can you find two numbers like that? When you are looking at this problem, you know that the product should be 6. Okay, what are the factors of 6? So the factors of 6 are maybe 1 and 6. If you multiply, you will get 6. 1 times 6 is 6. Okay, the next one is maybe 2 and 3. 2 times 3 is also 6. These are the factors, am I right? One of these should be the right answer. If you add, when you are looking at 1 and 6, 1 plus 6, what is the answer we are getting? That is 7. So, 1 and 6 is not the right answer. What about 2? 2 plus 3. If you add them, are we getting 5? Yes, so 2 and 3 is the right answer. You know that 2 plus 3, that is 5, and 2 times 3, that is 6. So, that is 5 and 2 times 3, that is 6. Both are working well. So, we will say, what are the numbers? The numbers are 2 and 3. Let us look at the next problem. Can you find two numbers? The sum of those numbers are minus 1 and the product is minus 6. Can you find those numbers? So we have to be careful with the sign. So here we have to find sum is minus 1 and the product is minus 6. Let us look. What do you think about 2 and 3? Will it work? No, because 2 plus 3 is minus 2 plus 3 is 5. Yes, we need to get minus. So we know that 2 and 3, which one should be negative to get the sum is minus 1? It should be the big number. So that should be minus 3. Am I right? Now will it work? 2 plus minus 3 is minus 1. Good. 2 times minus 3 is minus 6. Working very well. So what are the numbers? So we got the numbers 2 and minus 3. Okay. Let's try some more questions like this. Sum of 1 and the product of minus 6. So I will write a plus b, that is equal to 1, and a times b, that is equal to minus 6. Can you find those numbers? So here just look at 2 and 3. Which one should be minus? When you add, you should be getting positive 1. Yes. So the small number should be minus. Yes. Minus 2 and 3. Will it work? What about, let's check. What about minus 2 plus 3? Minus 2 plus 3, that is 1. Okay, working well. What about minus 2 times 3? That is minus 6. Yes, both are working very well. So the numbers are minus 2 and 3. Let us look at the next problem. The next problem is we have to find two numbers. Sum is minus 5. So a plus b is minus 5 and the product A times B equal to 6. Okay. So when you add, we should be getting minus 5. So what are the numbers will work? So can 2 and 3 work? No, 2 plus 3 is not minus 5, it is 5. So we need to put a negative sign for both. Yes. So let's put a negative sign. So minus 2 and minus 3. Will it work? Yes, because minus 2 plus minus 3, what is answer? Minus 5. What is minus 2 times minus 3? That is 6. Working very well. So the numbers are minus 2 and minus 3. I hope you understand this concept very well. We are using this concept for solving quadratic equation with the coefficient of x square equal to 1. Okay, so let's look at the problems here. So here we write a general quadratic equation. You know that we are talking about only quadratic equation with coefficient of x square equal to 1. So the general form will be x square plus bx plus c. A is equal to 1. So what you have to think about finding two numbers. When you add those numbers, the sum of those numbers should be letter B. Okay, sum of the number. And the product should be letter C. So what you have to do is, you have to find two numbers. The sum of those numbers is the coefficient of x. And the product is the constant term. That's what we are going to do. Let us try doing some problems here. Here, in this one, let us look at the first problem, that is x square plus 5x plus 6. What is the coefficient of x? The coefficient of x is 5. Yes? What is the constant term? The constant term is 6. We have to look at the sign, that is positive 5 and positive 6. What you have to do is, you have to find two numbers. The sum is, can I use plus sign for sum? The sum is positive 5 or 5. And the product, I'm going to use multiplication sign. And the product is 6. Can you find two numbers like that? What are the numbers? We already discussed. The numbers are plus 2 and plus 3. So I will write 2 and 3. These are the numbers, am I right? What you have to do is, now you have to put a bracket and you write x plus 2. The first number is 2. And what is the second number? 3. So the next one is x plus 3. We finished factoring that one. Okay, so easy, am I right? Let us continue the second problem. So here, let us look at this one. What is the coefficient of x? That is minus, what is that number? Negative 1, yes? So the sum should be negative 1. And what about the product? The product should be minus 6. So the product should be minus 6. Can you find two numbers like that? What are the numbers? The numbers are minus 3 and positive 2. Am I right? Minus 3 and plus 2. So these are the numbers. Okay. Now, can you factorize the equation? So the factors are x minus 3 times x plus 2. Finished. Can you change the order? Yes, definitely you can change the order, like x plus 2 times x minus 3. Both are correct. Now let us look at the third problem, x square plus x minus 6. So here the sum should be plus 1. So I am just going to write plus, when you add we should be getting 1. And what about the product? The product should be minus 6. When you multiply, you should be getting minus 6. Can you find those numbers? What are the numbers? The numbers are 3 and minus 2. Am I right? So we got 3 and minus 2. Plus 3 or positive 3 and minus 2. Now, can you factorize this one? So the answer is x plus 3 times x minus 2. We finished it. Now let us look at the fourth problem. Can you do it yourself? Did you get the answer for this one? So what we have to do is, when you add, we should be getting minus 5. When you multiply, we should be getting 6. Yes? So minus 5 is the coefficient of x. That's the one, the sum. The product should be 6. So what are the numbers? The numbers are minus 2 and minus 3. Let me write that, minus 2 and minus 3. We got the answer. What is the answer we will get? So the answer is x minus 2 times x minus 3. We finished it. I hope you understand this very well. Now we have one question. Can you do it yourself? Did you get the answer for this one? So the sum should be 5 and the product should be 4. So what are the numbers? The numbers are positive 1 and positive 4. Am I right? Plus 1 and plus 4. Because 1 plus 4 is 5. 1 times 4 is 4. So when you factorize, you get the answer like this. X plus 1 times x plus 4. I hope you understand this very well. Okay? Thank you very much. Please like, share and subscribe the channel. Have a great day.